Hey, what's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Y'all, are y'all tired of hiring a cleaning service that just won't get the job done? Well, have I got good news for you. Midwest Superb Cleaning Services has been operating since February of 2020. Quashana and Josette Willie Walker are the founders and owners. Midwest is based out of Allenton, Wisconsin, but guess what, y'all? They travel anywhere and everywhere. They are traveling to residential and commercial accounts all over the country. They can be reached by email at Quashana@MidwestSuperbCleaningService.com or by phone at 262-846-8122. Y'all better call them. You're listening to Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. Tune in to The Flow, where we're bringing you the best in hip-hop, R&B, and talk. Hey y'all, this is The Flow on Hot 702.5 FM. Y'all, I got a new music alert. Young Steady and Purple Haze. Y'all can listen to them right here at Hot 702.5 FM. But not only that, you can find them on every streaming app. Listen, y'all don't even have to wait. I'm about to play them right now.
This liquor got me feeling myself. Yeah. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. Baby, come and roll with a champion. You know you wanna ride with a champion. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. Baby, come and roll with a champion. You know you wanna ride with a champion. It's all on me, and it's all on you. You know what we do. We gon' win times two. We get in the bed, you through. I got you wet like soup. Real deal, no fluke. You already know the scoop. No, I'm nothing like the mother biggest. Nothing like the mother niggas. Yes, you gon' win with me, baby. That's how we see. I'm off the Patron. It's time to go home. Wanna hear you screaming alone. Love Jones, I know you wanna ride on your team. Come roll with me, I'll show you how to get this green. Keep it chill, nothing between me and you. I got a deal on the lean, so let's take off the scene. Yeah, we can roll, we can get high. Got a spot, let's swing by. Roll it up, take a puff. We don't give a fuck, we run our money up. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. Baby, come and roll with a champion. You know you wanna ride with a champion. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. Baby, come and roll with a champion. You know you wanna ride with a champion. If you choose wisely, you can never lose. Something like the Isley, put you in the groove, put you in twos. Bring your friend along, we could team up. Nobody wanna be alone in this cold world. It's you and me, girl, we could take it across the world. Fly to Mars, cause you know that we stars. They losing, baby, while we running up the score. I love the way we ride, how the fuck we roll. They looking at us crazy like we don't know. But that's just jealousy, it come from being a hoe. We love getting money, that's all we fucking know. We sink the bullshit, it'll never flow. We winning over here, you can see the score. Championship, me and my bitch all the way. Going, gone. Stopping us, no way. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. Baby, come and roll with a champion. You know you wanna ride with a champion.
faucet. Gotta fit the Hennessy in it. It's all good though. Smoking gas. Drinking in. Type of shit we on.
Live in the flesh, nigga, this Lil Shaq. See, fuck all my enemies, cause they wanna bury me. Throwing more curves in the motherfucking letter C. Seventh letter of the alphabet, I'm a fucking G. Black Mufasa, and you know I come to kill shit. Dreads hella long, and I'm smoking on the big split. All money in, man, I'm on my nip crib shit. Used to be broke, but that was only for a little bit. Got on my grind, and I start chasing money. Valedictorian, I can't fuck with you dummies. Steady trying to make the Forbes, but you cool being bummy. I ain't worried about the hate because I know who love me. So I keep grinding, nigga, word to clips. Younger money hungry nigga, always chasing them chips. Hold for a second, nigga, let me sip on this fifth. And I'm high as hell, man, I just smoke by the zip, for real. I only need a O, and if it the fucking Hennessy, I only need a O. And if it the fucking Hennessy, I only need a O. And if it the fucking Hennessy, if it the fucking Hennessy, if it the fucking Hennessy, I only need a O. And if it the fucking Hennessy, I only need a O. And if it the fucking Hennessy, I only need a O. And if it the fucking Hennessy, if it the fucking
Hey. You have tuned in to The Flow, and of course, I am Her Flow. Listen, you guys, every week I have a special guest, and this week I have a guest that helps out the community and can tell you this is Black History Month, so we keeping it blackety black, okay, this month. And we have a special guest on today, like always. We're going to bring him on. Come on. We're going to bring him on. Where you at?
Hello,
How are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I am amazing. Where I'm at, it's cold outside. So I just been drinking hot chocolate and chilling. I got me some Thai food today. It was amazing. I had an amazing day. And I worked out. And I did some walking. So, hey, you guys, thank you for tuning into The Flow. You guys, I have a special guest. You're listening to Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. And guess what? I'm here every week on Thursdays, right? But guess what we have today? We have Mr. Ray Lewis from Art of Barber School.
Hey, how you doing? Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Yay. So, you know what? I talked to Mr. Royal. Let me tell you how I got to this wonderful guy. I talked to Mr. Royal, and that is one cool dude. When I spoke to him, he said, I got the man for you. This time he was talking to me, Mr. Lewis. He said, okay, don't worry about it. I got the man for you, and we're going to get it together. And then one day I couldn't reach you, and he said, no, don't worry about it. I'm going to call him and click over on the phone. So he was an amazing catalyst to get you here today. So I want to give a shout out to Mr. Royal and tell him thank you. He's over at the other barber college, right?
Yes. He's at Nevada's First Barber School. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And I want to tell you, thank you for coming on and joining me today. I think you're going to be a great asset to the show today. So, Mr. Lewis, you want me to call you Ray? Or you want me to call you Mr. Lewis?
You can call me Ray. That's
okay, fine. Ray. All right. I got my glasses on so I can see.
All right.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. I know you're with Art of Barber. So kind of what I want to know is, how did you get into barbering? You're a master barber?
Yes, I'm a master barber and an instructor as well.
And an instructor. Tell me how that happened. Where are you from, first of all?
Okay, I'm originally from Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
I moved to Las Vegas here in my 20s.
Okay.
Or 20s. And
well, you look like you're 20 now. So that was.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And once I moved here, before I got into barbering, I was a bartender on the Strip, and it seemed like a rewarding job. However, I noticed myself clocking in, missing time with my family, being on the clock and things. So I wanted a career that I could have where I could have time with my family. So I did some research, and I came up, and I would go to the barbershop to get my hair cut, and those guys were always talking about how much time they had to go watch their kids play baseball, play football, just being involved with their family. And they had time to do it. So I thought about it and I said, why can't I be a barber?
And then magic happened.
So the magic happened and I was burnt out on my career. So I made a change, went and visited Nevada's First Barber School, which is the first barber school in Nevada.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm. So a piece of part of Black history right there.
Mm-hmm.
First Black-owned barber school in Nevada. First barber school in Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That's awesome. And you know, the reason why I too know about it because there's some other businesses over in that area because it's located. If you live in Las Vegas, it's right off of Decatur, and is that Lake Mead? That's the other office, right?
It's a Vegas Drive in Decatur.
Vegas Drive in Decatur. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Mhm.
Cool. And I know that I want to ask you about some funding and things and how people, because you guys have a lot of great programs over there. Right.
Yes.
And that was one of the things that because you know, our young men and women need to know all the opportunities that are out there for them, right? Especially in this climate. That's things that's going on. You know what I mean? And I kind of want to ask you, we're going to get into that, how everything that's happening now is it affecting your school? But first, I want to get into how would a person, let's say a person, how old do you have to be, first of all, to get into the barber college?
Well, the state law reads that you have to be 15 and a half, but
Okay.
with a high school diploma or GED.
With a high school diploma or a GED. Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
Got it.
And yes, because at 15 and a half, it's a 9-month course, a full course. By that time, you'll be 16 and you know, able to achieve a license and move on with a career.
Got it. So the young men who, because I teach part-time, sometimes
Yes.
I don't want to do it full-time, but I do it sometimes. I also taught college before too. And so that's why I was saying I was a preceptor myself. And I wanted to know from you. So if a young man or woman comes to you and say, hey, you know, Mr. Lewis, I'm interested. I heard about your program. I really want to get into it. What would be the steps that they would take to get into the program?
Well, the first thing that they would have to do, I would ask a few questions, and these questions are standard for everyone. It doesn't matter male or female. They're standard for everyone because there's by law, I have to direct you.
Right.
So the first thing I would ask, do you have a state ID? It can be any state as long as it's valid.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, I would ask if you have a high school diploma or GED. Once we move forward from there, the third question I was asked, do you have any felonies? And I asked this of everyone. The reason why I asked this, because they have to take a different route. They still can enter barber school, but it's a different route. It's just not a straight path.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So once we discuss that and get that cleared out of the way, then they could pre-register for barber school, and we could start the process.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, is that process a long process? Like how long, if a person came to you, we're going to talk to if they have a record or, you know, or if they're felon. We're going to get into that a little bit later. But my question to you is, how long, is there a waiting list that they have to wait, or can you tell me that? How long?
I can tell you, well, we have one start date per month. Okay. We don't have just an open enrollment. We have one start date a month. The reason why that keeps us organized and track of every student. We want to make sure all students get their fair amount of attention that that's provided for them. So we have one start date per month. So that student would start, and how that student would start is about a month prior to that start date. The student would begin his or her registration.
Mm-hmm.
And the process of getting passport photos, a TB test, getting your results back, also getting papers notarized. These are for a state board license.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then the student has an option the school can either purchase the tools and books for the student to use, a toolkit, or we like to have the students sometimes purchase their own tools, because going into a barber supply store is like going into a new car dealership. They got all the bells and whistles with all the shiny clippers, and this one's digital. So we like to give the students an option, because we have to train the students on using all tools, whether they're corded or cordless. We have to train the students on using those tools properly.
Nice. That's nice. What would you say is the oldest person that you said, want to enter? Is there, like a cap, or you just go, okay, it doesn't matter? You can
Well, as far as students that I have enrolled at one time is what you're asking. I tell you, there's by state law, per instructor, there's 10 students per instructor. So right now, 10
Okay.
students per instructor.
Mhm.
Right now, we have 3 instructors at the Art of Barber School listed. So we're allowed to have a maximum of 30 students.
Okay. I'm going to reword the question. So
Mhm.
what would you say, I know, would the oldest person that's ever registered in your class, or do you have, seniors in your class right now that may be
I
in
can
your
say the oldest person that I've had registered in my class was female, and she was, I want to say, I'm going to give you a range, okay? Because
Okay,
I
give
don't
me a
want to put
range.
her
That's
out
what I
there like
want. I
that.
want a range.
I'm going to say 50 to 55.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Because it really, you can start a career at any age, to be perfectly honest with you. If it's something that you really, really want to do, you can
Yeah,
start, as long as you
absolutely.
got the stamina and the willpower and the ambition, you can go do it. And that's
I
what I
s-
want to tell people, because sometimes people think it's too late. Well, I can't do this and I can't, but money's gonna be green no matter how you look at it. You know what I mean?
exactly.
And you get the
Exactly.
opportunity to change. We change so much in our lives. Sometimes people have careers for years. Some people have 2 and 3 careers, but it's always an opportunity when there's an opportunity, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Because
Yes.
I came in this career at age 37.
Mm-hmm.
So I was, like I said, I was bartending on the strip, and I just was burnt out of it. And I wanted a career that I could have time with my family. And barbering definitely gave me that. But at 37, I came in, and I'm thinking, I see all these younger guys when I came into school, and it was a little bit intimidating.
Yeah, yeah.
So it took me a while to kind of fit in. And then when I did fit in, I still was looked at the old guy, the older gentleman, and
But
finally I
with
just
age comes wisdom, no, Mr.
with
Lewis.
age comes
It's
wisdom.
some things that they can teach us, and it's some things that we can teach the younger generation, correct? So we get to
Yes,
exchange ideas,
exactly.
right?
And we definitely did. And also you make in barber school, I want to mention you build relationships that carry on through years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm great friends, and actually the guy that instructs with me, his name's Mr. Henry Dollar. We actually graduated, like I graduated first and he was right behind me. And we never thought we'd end up working together, but we do.
But you do, yeah.
Mhm.
What would you say are some of the biggest challenges of the students that come into the program? Because I know a lot of them, even if they're younger and they may have a family. So what would you say are some of the challenges that they should say, you know what, let me think about this before I actually enter? Because I know it's a lot of time that they put into the program.
Yes. Mhm.
So what would you say?
Okay. Okay. So I would say some of the biggest challenges they face because would be adjustment from employment to
Mhm.
fit the school schedule and also have work-life balance. So I would
Got
say
it.
that would be a huge adjustment. I mean, and hats off to the students that show up, because I start class at 9 o'clock in the morning, and some of my
Mhm.
students sometimes work a graveyard shift or overnight shift.
Mhm.
And I remember I had one student in my first class. She actually got to the school a little early, so she would be sleeping in the parking lots.
Mhm.
So I had a meeting with the other students at school. We're a family. You're
Mhm.
in here. So I
Mhm.
had a meeting with the other students to actually wake her up.
Mhm.
Okay, because understand, she just got off work where you were at home nestled in your warm bed, and
Yeah.
she's trying to. So
Mhm.
I would say though that's a big challenge. Also, just putting the money out to
Mhm.
start barber school, or just maybe they don't qualify for a scholarship or anything, and they pay
Mhm.
straight out of pocket,
Mhm.
and that's
Mhm.
not uncommon for them, but that's a challenge.
Exactly. Are there payment programs for the students if they are to, because I know in this climate that we're in now, with
Hmm.
people just trying to make ends meet and
Yes.
ready to start a new career and wanting to start a new career, are there any type of payment plans that you have?
Yes, absolutely. So what we have as a school, and I'll tell you about the other payment programs that they have. There's other programs available, but the very first one and the original one is that we have the students put a portion of their tuition as a down payment. So for instance, if tuition would be the total tuition would be $10,125. We would have the student probably put down 1,500. In certain cases, we were able to work with the student to say, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll do 750, and then 2 weeks another 750, which would give them their down payment to start school.
Okay. Okay.
So, and then
That's
we would
not
put them on a monthly program to pay monthly.
to pay monthly. Okay. Let's say, for instance, they got into something where they missed a payment, something happened. Are they automatically, do you work with them on that?
Yes, we do work with you on that. We just like to give us notice as instructors so we can relay it to
Got it.
the for payment processing. And we understand like the times that we're in right now, financially it's tough, but we also know that you want to achieve this career. And we can also see that you're showing up every day. You have a desire and a passion for this. So we want to assist you in that. So there's no you're not frowned upon if you're late on a payment. We just ask that you let us know so we can work something with you.
That's
so we can keep your flow of school going.
That's amazing. That's so amazing. Well, you know what we're going to do is I'm going to go to one commercial break. We're going to play a song and hold that thought about all the different programs because I do have some questions here. We're going to come back. Thank you for tuning into Hot 702.5 FM. I'm the flow.
I'ma show you I'm the best. Yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. I'ma show you I'm the best. Yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. And I'ma get it poppin'. And I can take you shopping. With me, there's no stopping. Hey, with me, there's no stopping. There's no stopping. I'ma hold you in my arms. Harvest go now is warm. And baby, we can beat the storm. Loving you like Boston George. And darling, you my moon, hey. Yeah, you show me the light. Get with me, I'll treat you right. Hey. And I'll treat you right. Now she wanna rock and she wanna roll. Baby, I won't bend and I won't fold. And I can get you now, your heart I stole. Your heart I stole. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I want you. I'ma show you I'm the best. Yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. I'ma show you I'm the best. Yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. And I'ma get it poppin'. And I can take you shopping. With me, there's no stopping. Hey, with me, there's no stopping. We can hit the lotto, lotto, lotto. We can pop a bottle, bottle, bottle. You looking like a model, model, model. Model, hey. Invest, the best. Invest, hey. With 10 lines on her, let me massage it, baby. I might just park the boat in. I'm about to go real low or low high until you curl your toes out. She shaking, 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 and I might just throw some more bucks. Don't rush, hit a split. I bring the banana. You and me and R&B is having a menage. Hair long like Moana. Shorty fine, yeah. You a princess like Pocahontas, and you sexy. Grab a towel, it might get messy. Then you bless bless me, and you never ever stress me. Oh, you hold it down, you like a championship. They trying to reach you, but it's finders keepers, losers weepers, babe.
Hey, this is Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, where we bring you the best in hip hop, R&B, pop, and talk. Tune in.
Hey y'all. Thank you for tuning back in to the flow. And I'm Her Flow. And guess what we at, y'all? We at Hot 72, Hot 702, Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. I had to get it right, y'all, because I was making sure that I wasn't parched over here drinking my water. So again, we're at Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. And you have tuned into the flow, and I am, of course, Her Flow, right? You guys, before we left, I told you we had a special guest on. We have Mr. Ray Lewis from Art of Barber School, college school, right? Okay. And if you're thinking about being a barber, be a good one.
Absolutely.
Because your name will speak for itself. If you get a bad name, you're gonna lose money because people are not gonna want to come to you. I've seen some bad barbers. They like doctors. They listen to all your problems. I know my beautician listen to all my problems. You know, you come in there, you say, "Oh, girl, it's been a bad day, girl. Let me tell you what the grandkids did. Let me tell you what." So you got to be able to also be right. They come in and tell you that problem sometimes.
Oh yes, customers. You know, it becomes a relationship, especially after 1 year. They've opened up to you about families, about issues, job issues. It's like a relationship that you've built. So absolutely.
Yeah, and I will say my beautician is my daughter. So she tells me hers and I tell her mine. So it's okay. Right. So let's go into let's talk about funding, and we're going to go through each one of them so people can know, right, with the funding. So let's start off with the government grants. Let's start off with that.
Okay. Well, at the time right now, government grants are not offered in a barber school right now as we stand. Okay. What we do have is we have Employ Nevada, which is a great program. And this program is financing 100% of the barber schooling. Okay. So your entire contract of 12 months, because it's a 9-month program, it's 1,500 hours, which is 38 weeks of training. And you have up to a year by state law of Nevada, the Barbers and Health Sanitation Board, you have up to a year to complete that contract. So your contract is for a year, okay? And Employ Nevada is financing the full training for the barber school right now. There is some qualifications that you have to qualify for. So, but it's about, I can say, it's about the same time as if you would enter school, just paying for it out of pocket.
Okay. How many credits do you have to complete? Are they considered credits? How many credits do you have to have?
They're not credits. They're considered hours. So
okay.
Yes. In a 1,500-hour program, for example, which is a standard barber program, you're going to complete 700 haircuts, 100, I believe it's 125 shaves, 75 shampoos and different services that barbers offer, but you go on down the line, like for instance, perm rods, hair coloring, temporary hair coloring, things like that, services that we offer. So you go down the line and you complete those services. Now, for those services, they equate to time. So that builds your time in school as well, doing so it's a two-part training. It's practical service and it's an educational with book work and testing.
Okay, okay. And one of the things that I did want to ask is you also now is Workforce Connections one of the programs that you work with?
Yes, Workforce Connections is one of the programs that we're dealing with as well, and they also are financing a 12-month program in barber school, a regular 1,500-hour program in barber school. They're also financing. There's certain qualifications that you have to go through, but as far as I'm getting the feedback from the students, it's not too difficult. It's nothing too difficult to get into the program. Yes.
And they have the same now. Could a 15, 16-year-old, of course, they have to get approval from their parents and things like that. But could they go through a program called like Workforce Connections?
You know what? I don't know what the qualifications are for the state, but I'm pretty sure that they would qualify. I'm sure it's not age restricted as long as they have the right qualifications as far as like the high school diploma. As long as it falls in line with what state board would want, I'm sure they work hand in hand.
Okay. And then you have, and I want to make sure I don't miss anything, Independent Tomorrow, for an Independent Tomorrow. Is that what it is?
What is that?
You know anything about that for an Independent Tomorrow?
No, I don't know anything about an Independent Tomorrow.
That's another program that I think Mr. Royal was using he told me about. And then One Stop Career Connection.
One Stop Career Connections is the same as like Workforce. They do the same.
Okay. Now, because your title at the school is, do you own the school, or are you running the school? Management?
Management, lead instructor.
Lead instructor. How did you become a lead instructor? Tell me. I want the tea.
Okay. I got pushed to the forefront by one of our other instructors, Miss Jones.
Shout out to Miss Jones for the ambition and pushing you to the forefront.
Yeah, I got pushed to but I actually like it because I get to connect with the students first thing in the morning, and it's a learning process because you're dealing with a lot of different personalities, and recognizing what it took for me to get to school and what I went through, it also helps me understand them coming to school as students in the morning. So I don't want to be so hard on them or anything. One student might show up a little late. That's okay. Come on in, get into the groove, and keep the traffic flowing.
What would you say is the biggest challenge for you on a day-to-day?
A day-to-day, getting students to buy into the two-part education, that there's a written exam. There's a 45-question written exam once they go take their state board exam. That's the first thing that they're going to encounter. And they're going to encounter that at 7 o'clock in the morning. So imagine at 7, you get up and the first thing you're doing is encountering an exam that depends on your career. So I'm getting them to buy in, to get ready for that. And they're doing a great job. They're doing a great job. And the second thing is, I would say personalities. Personalities, because you're dealing with different personalities. Everybody has a different background. So you're dealing with different personalities and getting those personalities to all mesh together.
Okay. And so your students go Monday through Friday, or is there a Saturday class that you offer?
My students go Tuesday through Saturday. My school, we have traditional barber days, which is Tuesday through Saturday, Sunday, Monday closed. Monday. Okay. Yes. So the hours, they start at 9 a.m. And certain days we go to 5 p.m. Certain days we go to 4:30. Some days we go to 4. But it's they come to school and they stay on schedule. And so far, I haven't heard. I haven't gotten any feedback, and they're welcome to give me their feedback. And majority, we go with majority.
And then, like you said something about like the rides you do. Okay, some of the things that they do. You said roller set. Is that what you said? I wanted to make
Yes.
sure I was okay. Can you go back through that again? Because I didn't even know they did that in barber school.
Okay, so I'll give you a list of services that we do in barber school. Okay, we start off with the traditional haircuts, of course, all kinds of haircuts. We have pictures on the outside. We do shampoo services. We do shaving with a straight razor, so it's like old school, old-fashioned shave, hot towel shave. We do eyebrow arches. We have a lot of female customers that come in and get their eyebrows done, and we do them with a razor. But it's a good experience, and the ladies, they keep coming back for them. Sometimes gentlemen get them as well. We offer facials, so you can get a massage rush facial. Yeah. We also offer hair coloring.
Okay.
I tend to focus more on the temporary hair coloring because the men, that's a big thing for the men to have their beards dyed, things like that. So focus on the temporary hair coloring. Also, although Mrs. Jones comes in and gives her actual permanent long hair coloring, things like that.
Okay.
We also offer scalp manipulation, so you can get a scalp massage. I've offered a variety of scalp treatments. So
I didn't know that. I may have to come in and get my my eyebrows arched and a good facial. What is a service like that would cost me if I came in?
A service, an eyebrow arch and a facial would cost you a total of $10.
Get out of here.
Yes, $10. We have
I'll be there when I get back.
Absolutely, you better. I want to see you.
Yes, I'll definitely be there. So that is so exciting to me that you do that, because like a lot of times you go into, so are the students monitored? Okay, of course they're monitored when they're doing this. Have you ever had an incident where someone's come in and was just not satisfied and you had to kind of calm things down and, say, hey, these are students?
Oh, absolutely. So I've had a couple of incidents where that's happened, to where the customer wasn't satisfied. And at that time, I take over. I don't let the students sink. Okay. But as I'm taking over the service, I'm also talking through what I'm fixing. And I'm letting the student know to relax, because I was a student once before.
Absolutely.
I came into barber school. I didn't know how to cut hair or anything, and someone had to be patient with me. So I passed that patience and experience down to the student on showing them the correct way to do what the customer was requesting, the haircut or the special services the customer was requesting. And, we work through it like that. I don't have the student get discouraged. That's the biggest thing. I don't want the student to get discouraged off of one mistake or one, mishap.
Yeah, because it's easy to do. Yeah, that's easy to do. I'm going to share some stories with you, because I was a student. I went to college a couple of times and graduated. But, I was a student. I remember really having to make some big, and I'm going to say sacrifices, because they were sacrifices. And I remember having, I drove a car it had a big hole in the driver's side. I was just determined, and it had a big hole in the driver's side. I put carpet over it and taped the carpet because I just knew that I had to finish, and we were going to school every day. It was an accelerated school where normally students graduate in 4 years. We did it in 2. Right. So it was a very accelerated school. And then I had to have a job that just allowed me to go to school, because I couldn't work a regular 9 to 5. So there are some sacrifices to be made. And then we had to do internship and externship and all of these things. And we weren't getting paid. And there was days like, we sitting up here doing all this work and we not getting paid. But I knew as long as I continued to go, that there was a reward at the end, that you were going to get a reward at the end. One of the rewards is being able to take care of the things you need to take care of your family, and always having something to fall back on that's going to provide you an income. And barbering is one of those things that if you get into a pinch, you can say, hey, listen, I'm a barber. I'll cut your hair and get some, a little cash when you need it. Right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so we're gonna come back, Mr. Ray. Listen, we gotta come back in a few minutes, Mr. Lewis, because I got more questions for you. We're gonna play one song, and I'm loving this interview. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
Listening to Hot 702.5 with the flow.
Wine slow, wine fast, wine slow, wine fast, wine slow. I said it on, wine. This is the remix.
I'm stuck on the road, baby. Haven't been in my right mind. I'm thinking about you, baby. I need a new lifeline. I ain't going nowhere. Promise I won't disappear. We can spend many nights rolling through city lights. Girl, you know you're my equal. Let's continue this sequel. I knew right away that you would be the type. On my toes, you keep me up. Girl, let's go, I'm keeping up. Gotta silence her tonight. Coming. I know you're sitting home lonely. All those nights you've been lonely. Girl, I've been running, haven't been keeping up. I can tell that you want it. Girl, I'm on my way, be there around noon, let's go all day. It's 1 in the morning, still can't get enough. It's too hard to control it. I know you're sitting home lonely. All those nights you've been lonely. Girl, I've been running, haven't been keeping up. I can tell that you want it. Girl, I'm on my way, be there around noon, let's go all day. It's 1 in the morning, still can't get enough. It's too hard to control it.
Lonely, my little lover from my home, man. I miss the way you put it on, man. You used to ride me like a pony, but I had to run the streets. I do it for the cheese macaroni. You know it's hard to control, man. So don't say you won't play. Don't wanna suit you for weird on your birthday. A little niggas on the side if you thirsty. I wanna feel you inside in the worst way. Yeah, dripping so wet, need no foreplay. Wind up on me like it's Juve. Oh, you know they hate us when we going up. You know you love the way it's going down. Lucky nobody when I'm not around. Me left Jamaica, now I'm back in town, and I know
you're sitting home lonely. All those nights you've been lonely. Girl, I've been running, haven't been keeping up. I can tell that you want it. Girl, I'm on my way, be there around noon, let's go all day. It's 1 in the morning, still can't get enough. It's too hard to control it. I know you're sitting home lonely. All those nights you've been lonely. Girl, I've been running, haven't been keeping up. I can tell that you want it. Girl, I'm on my way, be there around noon, let's go all day. It's 1 in the morning, still can't get enough. It's too hard to control it. I know you're sitting home lonely. I know you're sitting home lonely. Sitting home lonely.
Ooh, sad, killed it.
I had to choose on these big moves. She chose on me. No duck goose. Meditation to the mind while I'm making moves. Tunnel vision to the grind. No, I will not lose. And I'ma put you on, stick to myself, and be in my zone. Baby, what do you want? She wanna ride my wave, and I'ma play it safe. Can we be on go? Can we hustle and flow? Gotta keep my mind clear, gotta stay away from stress. If we dress to impress, you can hop in my ride. Understand where we at, we gotta stay on track and hold each other's back. You just hop on my wave, we'll be okay. You are the question and I am the answer. With you, my baby, my heart beats faster. I'm just here to change your life. You're as sharp as a knife. Smoking spinach with my olive oil. Yeah, I planted the seed in the soil. But what I plant to be raw. We gotta stay healthy. No, we can't get spoiled. We are the truth and there are no rules. You a ruby, baby, you're a jewel. And I know love is easy, yeah. I need you to believe me, yeah. I knew you was gonna be my girl. Let me take you away from this world. This world.
You're listening to Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. Tune in to the flow where we're bringing you the best in hip hop, R&B, and talk.
Hey y'all. Hey, y'all. You are listening to The Flow, like they just said, and I am Her Flow. Thank you for coming back with us. Thank you for coming back. I got a couple more questions before we get out of here. They are very, very important questions, Mr. Lewis. First of all, I just want to thank you for coming on. And if you guys missed it, we are talking to Mr. Ray Lewis from Art of Barber School. And before we get out of here, I'm going to talk about a couple more things. First of all, you mentioned felons earlier because we got about 7 minutes. You mentioned felons, so you do have people that have been incarcerated in your program.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me how they
okay, so here's what they do. They would come in and tell me their situation. I would ask if they have a felony.
Okay.
At that time, if they say yes, then they would have to apply for a hearing at the state board office. Once they apply for a hearing, they'll get a hearing date. Okay. Now they're not on trial. It's just they have to bring certain paperwork with them to show that this is where I was, this is what corrected me, and this is who I am today. There's going to be certain paperwork that says that.
And so in asking that, so people know, are there certain tier crimes that you say, no, we can't accept you?
Believe it or not, at the state board hearings, that's when it's decided. And to my knowledge, I've seen a wide range of offenses get accepted into the barber program.
That's amazing. I'm going to tell you why, because there are a lot of people that are incarcerated and that don't get second chances to come out into the community and really be a productive part of the community. So it's nice to know that, we have schools like yours and also Mr. Royal, he couldn't be here today, that really contribute to our society. Here you go. I got you.
Okay.
I got you. But it's really nice to know that that we have schools, especially in the climate that we are in. I keep saying that to you. Hey, you know, when you know, you know. But but I definitely want to tell you that this was big for me because, again, during last week I had somebody on that was talking about wellness and mental health and diet and fitness, and so every week we're going to have somebody like you on. You are amazing.
Thank you very much.
You're amazing.
Well, I can tell you, and I saw the show about the wellness and the health and the diet. And I can tell you, barbering, the career gives you time to do that. It gives you the time.
That's all, and the thing about it is a lot of people, like me, I love going to get my little wellness and, getting my hair done and sometimes, do you guys do things for the homeless? And that's my last question. And then you're going to give me the information to how people can reach you. And then we're going to get out of here. But I do on the show again. How about that, Mr. Lewis?
Absolutely. I would love to be on your show again.
Okay.
I would love to be on your show.
That's amazing. So tell me, do you guys go out and help the homeless? Because that's something that is really near and dear to my heart. And if you guys have something like that, I would love to be a part of that. And you could call the radio station and say, hey, listen, we need some promotions or we need somebody to come out and market for us. And I'm pretty sure you can get somebody at the radio station to come out.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just saying, I would love to really work on that with you this year on some things to work with the homeless and, get kids out and speak to kids and let them know they have alternatives. If
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll talk more. We'll talk more. So my last question to you is, how much money can a barber make on any given day? A good barber.
A good barber can make anywhere from $200 to $500 a day.
How do I get into what you say?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. A good barber.
Okay.
Excuse me.
That's okay.
Okay. Here's how it goes. A good barber is a busy barber.
Okay.
And a busy barber is a great barber. And good barbers, average
Take a
price
minute,
for a
Mr.
haircut.
Mr. Lewis. Take a minute. Drink you some water because the last question is going to be you giving me the information about the school. So just take a minute. That's why it's called the flow because guess what?
Okay.
It's flowing around here. So a good barber, you say 500. You say what? 250 or 500 a day.
I said 200 to 500 a day.
To 500 a day. Okay.
Yes.
That's good. That's good money, especially for some young people. That's good money for anybody.
That's great money. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yes, absolutely it is. So tell us, last but not least, I need to know how people can reach you and what the website is and how they can get in contact with you. Do they just walk in? And then after that, we're going to be out of here.
Okay, here's how they can reach us. First, you can go to the website, which is the artofbarberschool.vegas.
Okay.
And we have all of our information is current and up to date, and it's on the website. As far as enrollment in school, it'll tell you the prices and it'll tell you the steps to take for the enrollment, what's the expectations, things like that. It'll give you all the school breakdown.
Okay.
Second thing is, you're welcome to stop by. We're open Tuesday through Saturday. We open the doors at 10 a.m. You're welcome to walk in, ask questions, look around. I'll personally show you around and how the stations work myself because I'm there. And we open at 10 a.m. We're at the Art of Barber School located in the Boulevard Mall, 3528 South Maryland Parkway, Suite 3601.
Okay.
And last but not least, you can call the phone number 702-386-2887. And you can call and ask the questions that you want. And if you still would like to come down for a little tour, we can arrange that as well.
That's amazing. And if you guys forget that, y'all can tune into the flow and listen to her flow and Mr. Lewis again and again and again. And you guys can listen to this on YouTube. You guys can go to Facebook. You can say, Alexa, download the Hot 702.5 app. And guess what? Alexa will do it for you. We are on Twitch. We are on X. Y'all, we just everywhere. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. You have tuned into the flow, and I am her flow every week. Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be here, you guys. Thank you for tuning into the flow. Y'all know what's up.
Hey, this is The Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. Tune in every Thursday at 5 p.m. to listen to dope people, dope topics, and dope vibes.